Friday evening. While the whole world is rushing off somewhere, booking tables and seeking adventure, you close the door, kick off your shoes, and finally feel relief. The world often labels such people as boring, lazy, or antisocial. From childhood, we're taught that success means being active, and rest is something you have to earn. But what if this choice isn't an escape from life, but a sign of high emotional intelligence? Today we'll explore why your home isn't just four walls, but a complex tool for restoring your mental well-being. Why silence heals better than any party, and how to learn not to feel guilty about your love of solitude. The first reason lies in our biology. Psychologists use the term theory of optimal arousal. Sensitivity. There is a type of person known as HSP, highly sensitive people. Your nervous system processes 10 times more data. You notice every change in tone of voice, light that's too bright, even a stranger's mood in the elevator. For you, one evening at the mall is like running a marathon for someone else. Dopamine versus acetylcholine. This is a scientific fact. Extroverts are dependent on dopamine, the hormone that anticipates reward from external stimuli. But introverts derive pleasure from acetylcholine. This is a neurotransmitter released when we are focused, calm, and turned inward. The verdict. Your home is not a prison. It is your charging station, where stimulation levels finally drop to a comfortable level, allowing your brain to process the stress accumulated throughout the day. Home is the only place where you are the absolute ruler. You have complete control over your environment: sound, light, smell, and temperature. The nervous system and predictability. When you know where your coffee mug is and that no one will walk in without knocking, your amygdala, the fear center of the brain, finally shuts down. The absence of social masks. Sociologists call this emotional labor. Outside the home, we're forced to play roles, be polite, smile at unfunny jokes, keep our backs straight. At home, you can be awkward, disheveled, and authentic. It's the only place where the cost of a social mistake is zero. Have you noticed that the best ideas come when you're just washing dishes or looking out the window? The brain's default mode network. When we're not busy with external tasks, a special network of neurons is activated. It is responsible for creativity, self-awareness, and planning for the future. It doesn't work amid the noise of a bar. The laboratory of thoughts. Einstein, Curie, Virginia Woolf, they all had their rooms of solitude. Your home is a space where your thoughts finally have room to breathe. Without silence, you simply react to stimuli. In silence, you create something new. Sometimes, choosing to stay home is a strategic decision that changes the course of one's life. Neurobiologist and actress Mayim Bialik, known for The Big Bang Theory, took a break from her Hollywood career to be at home with her children. She often says that intellectual work pales in comparison to emotional presence. For her, home has become the place where her sons' personalities are shaped. This is a story about how being at home isn't about passivity, but about investing your resources in what truly matters to you, not to your resume. Homebodies don't hate people. On the contrary, they value them too much to trade them for trivialities. Quality over quantity. Better one deep conversation in the kitchen until 2 a.m. than 100, "Hi, how's it going?" at a party. From JOMO to freedom. Instead of FOMO, the fear of missing out, comes JOMO, joy of missing out. The joy of having missed something. You know, the world won't stop if you're not there. But your inner world will stop if you don't give yourself a break. But we have to be honest. There's a fine line between recovery and escape. Warning signs. Ask yourself, am I staying home because I'm comfortable here or because I'm afraid to be there? If the choice to stay home brings not relief, but a sense of numbness, apathy, or endless rumination, replaying negative thoughts, this could be a sign of clinical depression. Healthy solitude. It should fill you with a desire to eventually go out into the world again. If the walls start to close in on you, that's a trap. Your home should be a source of strength, not a refuge from life. So, if you're at home right now with your coffee, your cat, or your favorite book, stop making excuses. You're not boring. You're self-sufficient. You're building a life that doesn't require a constant escape. Try a little exercise today. Turn off all notifications for 1 hour. Listen to the silence in your apartment. What is it telling you? Your peace of mind is your superpower in a chaotic world. Cherish your sanctuary. Which group do you belong to? A true introvert who needs 3 days to recover after a single meeting? Or a creative soul who simply seeks inspiration in silence?